Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Morning. General Techno and Bello. Hello. There we go. Ah. New outfit. Yes. Yes. It's why I'm hiding. It's why I'm hiding. Very cozy. It is going to be. It is going to be. Last year I went super, super sexy. Give me a sec. Let me chew. Last year I went very, very sexy with my Lunar New Year outfit. Last year I went very, very sexy with my Lunar New Year outfit. I decided to go a different way this year. Here we go. There we go. I'm just moving stuff on my screen. There we go. Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's? A new Five Nights at Freddy's book leaked. And we now know what Henry Emily looks like, and people are thirsting. Really? New year, new you. Exactly. Exactly. Wait, there's Final Nights at Freddy's books. I have heard of these books, but since I'm not a huge fan of the games, I haven't read any. I have been reading an amazing book lately. Let me find a picture of the cover and see if I can put it up for you. There are more books than games. That does not surprise me somehow. Let's see here. Do I have one in my bin here? It looks like I deleted it if I did. Darn it! I'm gonna actually have to, like, go and download another one. Shush! I can hear my cat. He is specifically making it loud. Here we go. Boom. And save. That's a fine place. And boom. Boom. There we go. Five Nights at Freddy's equal lore. Hello, Ike. Hello. This is the book I've been reading lately. Legends and Lattes. It's all about an orc lady who decides that she is going to quit being an adventurer. She wants to quit being an adventurer, and she decides to start up a coffee shop. So it's a weirdly fun book. It is a weirdly fun little book. Arya got you sick? Oh, being sick sucks. You put up a picture in the pictures and media? Awesome. I will take a look at it. After I finish my breakfast. You're reading a really cute webtoon? Ooh, that's LGBTQ LGBTQA+. What's the webtoon? What's the webtoon? I read quite a few webtoons. I read quite a few, and if you guys want to hold on, I can go and run and get my my reader and tell you all of them. I can go and tell you all of them. It's so cute. It's called Soft Love. Ooh, I don't think I've heard of that one. Or, wait, the name is ringing a bell. The name is ringing a bell, but I don't actually read it. Yes. Is that yes for the for my comment on, you know, Soft Love, or is that yes, go grab my my book and tell you all about what I read? Spy X Family! Spy X Family! Nice. Nice. I'm still watching my way through that. I'm only on like 10 episodes in, or 8 episodes in, or something like that. I don't know. They've started pretending they're a family, but she hasn't actually gotten into school. Surprisingly, you started to get bored and got a random manga from the store. Ooh! What's the random manga from the store? And yes, I will go grab my book. I will go grab my book, but let me finish eating my sandwich first. You don't know what episode you're on? I haven't had time to watch it in a while, and I've been more into watching The Eminence in Shadow, or Shadow Garden. That one is weirdly dumb and hilarious. Weirdly dumb and hilarious. 1 to 2 chapters into the manga, your reaction was, oh, this is definitely getting adapted in the next couple of years. Oh, for the Spy X Family. Yeah. Free run Beyond Journey's End. Ooh. It's actually what got you into skateboarding. Nice. Offhand, if any of you are looking for a really, really, really good book, Legends and Lattes. Legends and Lattes. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. It's fun. So let me have 2 seconds to quickly munch away on my egg. And then I am going to show you guys my new outfit. And then I will run off and get that book, and we can talk a little bit about what I read on webtoons. I won't have pictures. I won't have pictures because I don't know how to sign on and show you the pictures. Sadness! ASMR breakfast. I was trying to get everything done early, but my headache from my migraine from yesterday didn't quite go away. So I woke up with it still this morning. And despite that, I finished the outfit I was working on, and also managed to do a full workout. So I actually exercised this morning. I exercised, I did drawing stuff. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I have been busy this morning. I still haven't done everything I needed to. I have to clean my kitchen. My kitchen is a disaster zone. My kitchen is a disaster zone. On Twitch, a streamer you watch has a command to bonk you, Spinal. Even after you give them ample opportunity to use it, they never do. And you just get more and more disappointed. You read 100 pages of a webtoon in 2 days, and now you need to wait for season 2. That is pain. That is pain. I did that with Let's Play. Let's Play. Let's Play is the one comic where I'm like, I am not going to buy a week ahead, even if I can. Even if I can. Why? Because if I do, then I have pain. I have pain. You just finished the webtoon Boyfriends. Hello! Hello, Lycan! You remember doing that with a webcomic one year? You picked up volume 1 at a con, got hooked on the way home. And I've since read all the stuff, bought all the books. I need to get back into my favorite webcomics. I I have a lot of awesome webcomics that I just haven't gone back to in years, and I really need to. I am doing really well. I am doing really well. Like, I actually have a new outfit, which is why I'm down this low. Exactly. I just noticed, sorry, I just turned over my, like, field of view and realized how far behind my live thing is to where I feel I am. I'm like, wow, that's insane. Ooh, you just found a really cute looking webtoon. Nice. The fox is not trying to ignore you. The fox is not trying to ignore you, Spinal Clone. There's a lot of you guys talking. It's a real story about the journey of a trans man named Hyperfocus. That is not a very likely name, but if it's an avatar, I'll go for it. He's also Arrow Ace and has ADHD. Cool. She has 3 eyes. Who has 3 eyes? Who has 3 eyes? Red and blue. No, I haven't had a chance to go over there yet. That I have not had a chance to go over and see. I will go and turn it on. You're just gonna read the whole comic? Go for it. Go for it! Why not? That is not my email. There we go. You guys ever do that where you put in the wrong email and you just look at it for a couple of moments like, I fucked that up and I don't know how. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Do you also, real question here, sit there in your mind and think of different passwords in case people happen to be, like, psychically listening in one day? That's what I want to know. Yes! Somebody else does it! I am vindicated! I am vindicated! You put a painting you just finished in DC? What do you mean in DC? It was stolen by your family the next day. Wow. Here we go. What was he cooking? Spinal Clone, that is a weird little picture there. That is a weird little picture there. Someone drew fan art for your Genshin OC. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. Also, you drew this creature. It's a person. It's a person. Don't ask what your PFP is. There we go. Boom. Boom. Back to general art. Ah! Is the way of your Discord, not the superheroes. That's why I was wondering. I was like, DC. DC means a very different thing to me than I think it means here. It was stolen. You put a picture in Discord and it was stolen by family the very next day. See, that sucks. Yeah, I've never seen it abbreviated that way either. You have to stream it later. I'm nearly done my breakfast. Or at least the main part of my breakfast. What am I having? I am being kind of bad. I am being kind of bad. I am having 2 eggs on toast. I am having 2 eggs on toast. And then I have an apple that I cut up into pieces and a little bit of a cucumber. For snack while we're like talking and drawing and stuff. You have a C6 Yao Yao? I am jealous. I am jealous. That's you, but with bacon. Apparently, there is a there is a lot of eggs that we don't have right now. Apparently, there has been some sort of a thing with like eggs being like not going rare, but like there aren't many of them right now. There's been a huge recall. So I have eggs in the house, but I'm like, do I want to eat all of my eggs quickly like I normally do? You who didn't open Genshin because you're too lazy to press a button. I need to go in and check my energy. Excuse me, I really need to go in and check my energy, but you have an egg guy at work? They have chickens on their acreage. Apparently people in Calgary have been like, oh my god, there's no eggs anywhere. We walked to the grocery store and bought like a pack of like 18 or something. We're fine. But other people are like, can we keep them on our like balconies? No, apparently. The law says no. Chicken noodle soups hit different when you're sick. Yes. One of the things I've tried to make certain I do is get just Campbell's. That's the avian flu outbreak that you heard about. Yes. Apparently, it's in bears now. Apparently, it's not just avians. A year or 2 ago, it got into the foxes. It's been in coyotes for a while. Now it's in bears. I'm starting to think that they misnamed this, or they just named it for the fact that it's normally birds that get it. You have 400 plus wishes for Tao and Mommy Yelan. Wow. Wow. There are 21 Final Nights at Freddy's books in total. That's insane. That's insane. You think they named these based off of where they first find them? Yeah. I don't have Yolan. I have Hu Tao, but I'm not going to play her. I'm going to have to go over and pet my cat for a second. I'm gonna have to go over and pet my cat for a second. Hi! He apparently has decided he needs loves! Mommy, I am bereft! Do you not see? Come here. My mouth just looked so wrong. I'm sorry. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes it does that. Go pet your Lord Cat. He really is. I think he's only annoyed because I fed him earlier. And then I went downstairs and cooked for me like 5 hours later. And he's like, I get more food. I'm like, you never get more food. You either get food early, or you don't get more food. Like, you get food when I get it. Today he got it early. He's like, no, I want all the food. All the food. Apparently he came for cuddles for like 2.5 seconds and then left. The picture you put in media was of the Henry Emily. Nope, he's still growling. I see the one picture. Cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to go and deal with my cat. I'm going to go and deal with my cat so he stops growling. And then I'll be right back. And then I'll be right back. Hello! Hello, I'm back! I'm back! Thank you! Thank you for waiting for me! I went, I pet my kitten, I gave him some treats, Hopefully he'll be good now. Hopefully he'll be good now. My Lord Cactus was doing well. We recently got rid of our couch, by which I mean we haven't actually taken it out of our house, but we have replaced it with like chairs that sit beside each other instead. And while he loves the chairs, he is attempting to claim both of them. But there's nobody in that room right now. And I am the only person who can like cuddle him and pet him and love him. And apparently he feels that I have not done my duty in petting him and loving him. So he's like, I need loves. I'm like, you get a very small amount of loves. Mom is busy right now. Mom is busy right now. So I got him some treats. I pet him for a moment. I got him some treats. We have freeze-dried treats for him that he absolutely loves. Freeze-dried chicken, freeze-dried cheese and liver, which apparently is a dog treat, but he loves the cheese. He also, we also get him, when we can, freeze-dried tuna, because he goes mad for it. And one of his favorites is freeze-dried minnows. So yeah, we have lots of little, like, freeze-dried treats for him. I threw some of the chicken in for him this time, though. I threw some of the chicken in for him. I was like, it should be good. It should be good for him. He's the king of the house. He is. He is. I'm horrible. I am horrible. It's like, but my kitty said that he was in pain and he needed loves. He needed loves. Cats are the best pets. Cats are the best pets. So if there's avian flu issues, has the availability of chicken itself dropped? Yes. To my knowledge, yes. To my knowledge, although I don't, like, keep up right with it, there has indeed been, like, huge, they're charging huge amounts for chicken right now. There we go. I got dust in my eye. Chicken breasts equal the easiest meat to cook. It really is. It really is. Am I mispronouncing it? Or are you just saying Canis is better than Canis? Canis is better than Canis. I think you're right. I think you're right. I am a cat person. I am a cat person and cat personality animals. I want independence in my pets. Independence in my pets. But yes, Canis is dog in Latin. I didn't catch it for a second there, and then I was like, wait, Canis, that's dog. Canis is dog. I remember this now. But do you want to see the new outfit? Do you want to see the new outfit? I was holding off until now, because like I said, I was waiting until I actually finished, like, the breakfast. Yes, please! Like I said, last time I went super sexy, so don't expect super sexy for this one. Don't expect sexy for this one. Your eyes were waiting for too long! Boom. Boom! We'll start from the bottom. We always start from the bottom. Long legs with just a regular pair of shoes. Just a nice regular pair of shoes. The shoes actually are like just regular ones. Just regular ones. Then we've got a pair of shorts. Pair of shorts with the little symbols on them. For those of you who can read the symbols, can any of you read them? Can any of you read them? I'm wondering if any of you actually can. There we go. I'll do that. I'll do that. It'll give me a moment to have a quick drink, too. So delicious. So delicious. I have water, and the water is just hitting well today. So those are the shorts. They're nice, they're plain, but they're nice and comfy. This is the shirt. Oops, too low. This is the shirt. The shirt is what I spent all the time on. The shirt is what I spent all of the time on. It's a design I saw from somebody else, so do not quote for me. Like, do not quote me with this design. Somebody else came up with it. Somebody else came up with it, and I was like, I have to get that. I have to get that. So I figured I would put it onto the shirt. I may eventually change it to be my own drawing. To be my own drawing, but for now, this one will work. And then around the sides and the back, I have water. What do you think? What do you think? I love it. I love it. It's the year of the water rabbit. It's the year of the water rabbit, and I thought this was just adorable. A nice, easy, like, just regular outfit to wear. Like I said, I decided to go for more of a cozy feel than a sexy feel this time. Just like almost bedwear, almost something I could just wear to read for an entire day in bed. I liked it. And it looks, I haven't seen a response. There we go. I was like, I haven't seen a response in a moment, but I wasn't certain. Boom. There we go. There we go. So yes, mainly the work was put into the shirt. Mainly the work was put into the shirt. I like the water. I like the water. It makes me happy. And this bunny, something cozy like that needs a big fluffy cozy tail too. I looked at the fox ears. I looked at adding in the fox ears, and I was like, they just, nope, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Oh, I can go to the back again. Boom. I've got a whole water design that goes through. I have a whole water design that goes through. It was a simple thing. I kind of originally wanted the actual bunny and the words to be much smaller. To be much smaller. You recognize the top symbol from the Power Rangers Samurai? I will give you a hint. It means water. That one is water. Mizu. Mizu in Japanese. Mizu. Not designer brand symbols. The top one is water. The bottom one, rabbit. The bottom one is rabbit. So I specifically made certain that they were the correct symbols. But it's the year of the water rabbit. It's the year of the water rabbit. Mizu Usagi in Japanese. Mizu Usagi in Japanese. There might be a better way to say it. I've heard Usagi is the more a way of saying bunny than it is a way of saying rabbit, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Don't quote me 100% on that. Let me do a quick Google Translate to make sure. I remember specifically, I know this tidbit only because not that I've actually learned Usagi from learning things. No, I have learned Usagi because of Sailor Moon. Where I learned, oh hey, wait, Usagi? No, just rabbit. Just rabbit. Because I was like, wait a minute. Her name was Usagi. Sailor Moon's name was Usagi. Rabbit. They named their daughter Bunny. They named their dumb blonde daughter Bunny? This poor girl never had a chance. This poor girl never had a chance. I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad for her. But, like I said, I saw this design for the bunny and was like, oh my god, that needs to be on. If I find a way to do it easily, maybe I'll throw on a bunny tail. But that will be later. That will definitely be later. And I remember Usagi Yojimbo. That was my favorite person. That was my favorite person in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I realized he had a comic, like, I think he had a comic beforehand? I think he had a whole series beforehand. But, that was where I met him. That was where I met Usagi Yojimbo. He was wonderful. I loved him. Usagi's book is still running nice. I've never actually gone to find the books. I really should. I saw that they put out a new series. I think it was a Netflix series, or that they were making a new Netflix series for him. It had weird art. That's all I remember. It had weird art. Stan Sakai's friends with Eastman Laird. Which is why they did all the crossovers. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. He was my favorite. I mean, perhaps that's not surprising. Bunnies are cute and adorable, and turtles just aren't. Also, samurai, Japanese. I've always loved anything having to do with that. I thought it was just awesome and amazing. I will 100% say I did not appreciate it appropriately when I was younger. I did not appreciate it appropriately when I was younger. I had to learn that when I got older. The Power Rangers canonically met the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, did they? Not the TMNT where Eastman and Laird both sold off their interests over time. Does Nickelodeon now own them? I did not realize that. I did not realize them. 3 times, technically. I have watched some of the Power Rangers. I have watched some of the Power Rangers. And, of course, Next Mutation in Space. I read... My favorite story about Power Rangers... My favorite story about Power Rangers is always, and will always be, when I was, 2012 is good. You'll love the 2003 adaptation. 2012? Oh my gosh, no. What was the one that came out like 6 years ago? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? It wasn't 10 years ago. It wasn't 10 years ago. I remember that there was a new, not TMNT, Power Rangers. It had the kick-ass song to it. That's all I remember now. That's all I remember now. I remember I saw that one specifically for the Power Rangers when I went to the new live action movie when they put it out. We went to Edmonton, and I was like, let's go and see a movie while we're here. You were actually just watching Dino Fury last night. I don't think it was Dino Fury or Cosmic Fury. It was the live action one that came out. I just don't remember when that was. Oh, I don't remember exactly when that was. Yeah, I know they still make the shows. That does not surprise me. I don't think I've heard the Lightspeed Rescue theme. They never stopped. Wait, it's always been Power Ranger shows? Always has. So yes, this was the outfit. This was the outfit. Nice, simple, cozy. I went hard into the sexy last year. I was like, no. I want something nice and simple and easy and that I can just wear. You love beef morphers yourself. Beast morphers. Then you love the Sentai footage. And beast morphers is very different, but still good. Better make it a Lightspeed rescue. You gotta go? Oh, too bad. Thank you for coming by, fellow. It's good to see you. Go. We will see you next time. Or later if you're back soon enough. Now, I said we were going to do some designing. I said we were going to do some clothes designing. But I'm not certain if I'm in the mood today. We can certainly go and do some looking up of pictures and stuff. But are you guys, like, up for that? Or do you guys just want to do, like, I don't know, random chat and stuff? I should listen to the Lightspeed Rescue Ranger song. Rescue theme song. It was a big deal when they announced beast morphers. I cannot say that like 5 times fast. I keep wanting to say beef and there's no good reason for it. There is literally no good reason for it. It was a big deal when they announced beast morphers. Because of they're adapting a show they skipped using footage from a decade ago? Yep. I heard of a new show that they're putting out. Anime. About a team that did the Power Rangers thing, but they defeated their enemy and are now keeping them alive, like, in their ship and just, like, forcing them to come out and fight them. So that they can stay Rangers and keep getting, like, the benefits of being, like, Earth's greatest heroes. I kind of have to find this anime and figure out what it is and go and take a watch. It was kind of interesting. I got something caught in my teeth. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I got something caught in my teeth. I'll be right back. I'm back. Normally, it does not bother me. Normally, if I get something a little bit caught in my teeth, I'm like, whatever, it'll be fine. I will work it out eventually. It's not a problem. In this case, it was so annoying. You know, I cannot remember exactly what the exact translation of hentai is. I think pervert might be correct. You love the trivia that we owe giant robots in Sentai to Spider-Man Tokusatsu series from the 70s? Oh my god. Ah. Where he had a giant robot. Everyone gets a giant robot eventually, and I just look at it like, seriously? Seriously? That sounds right, given how it's used in anime. The Toku Spider-Man is gonna be in Spider-Verse too? I know that they had the adorable... What was her name? Miko? Was it Miko or Mika? In the first Spider-Verse. I loved her. She was adorable. I liked her. I was like, why do we not have more of her? The SPDR one? SPDR? I'm uncertain what the DR part was. Sounds like Spectacular Spider-Man is gonna turn up too. Wow. From the Greg Weisman's animated series? Ooh. Interesting. What if Spider-Man was a Power Ranger? Too many powers for one person. Way too many powers for one person then. Stretch. Like, expect all the obscure cameos in the new film. It's gonna be so fun. One movie I've seen that's coming out that I'm really kind of horribly looking forward to this year, like really kind of horribly looking forward to, is this new vampire film with Nicolas Cage. What is it? Renfield? I think it's called Renfield. I'm like, oh my gosh. This looks so fun. It really does. I keep, like, it normally when I see movie, like, things come up, I'm like, whatever, I'll just get right past it, skip it, it's good. That one comes on and I have to watch the whole freaking thing. It's so weirdly fun. Matt Berry is a treasure. I have not seen the WWDITS show. What does it stand for? What does it stand for? I have this idea, I've heard of it, but I don't remember it. What We Do in the Shadows. No. I do not have a Genshin OC. I might want to create one day. But I don't know what I would end up doing. Like, I don't know what weapon I would end up using. My favorite... Oh! Yes, I know about the mockumentary about vampires. I have not been able to watch it. I have not had time to watch it, but I've heard of it. I've seen, like, tons of shots from it. Everyday Lives of Vampires Who Turned Out to Be Just as Socially Inept. I was reading a book series a year or two ago. I can go and find the name if you guys want. But It was about this girl whose grandmother died, and she found out because she was supposed to like come and visit her for the summer. She was like 21. She was old enough to like be on her own anyway. But she was like, I'm gonna go visit grandma for the summer, and she lives over in like Britain. She owns a knitting shop there. The girl cannot knit at all. She's horrible at it. But she gets there and finds out that her grandma's been murdered. And because she arrived like 2 days or like 3 days after the murder, of course, she's partially a suspect for a little while of it. But the rest of the story is that she wasn't actually murdered. She wasn't actually murdered. Her grandma became a vampire. Her grandma became a vampire and kind of got found out before she could actually finish changing. So now, like, undead grandma is living in the basement and the girl is running the shop. It's a weird, comfy, cozy murder mystery knitting shop book. And it was really fun until they went hardcore on whether or not you could actually, whether or not, like, the amount of people dying around there. The amount of people dying. And the ways she tries to fit herself in. In one case, she went up to to someone whose father had been murdered, who was a murder suspect herself until she was attacked by the murderer. And they got into her, like, her hotel room and just started looking around. And I was like, no, the cops would definitely know. The cops would definitely know. They would have people watching this location. They would have people watching this location. And then I had to stop reading the book. Really good series until then, though. It was a good series until then. So his feeding ground is office job, naturally. There we go. I just noticed that one of the words was a little bit cut off. So I changed it slightly to make certain that we had a little bit more room there. Boom. Boom. He's the boring guy who never shuts up. Colin Robertson's the most fun addition as he's an energy vampire. Daywalker, who rather than biting people feeds via draining their energy by boring them with conversation. He would 100% be that boring guy who never shuts up. And just drains your energy by being around. I've known a few people like that. They can get so annoying. They can get so annoying. Mark Porsche is so good at that role. One day I'm gonna have to see it. One day I'm actually gonna have to see it. But yeah, I haven't yet. One of the animes I'm definitely like wanting to check out, and I just haven't had the time to go and look for it. What the heck is it called? Give me a second here. I want to find it. It's it's an anime that just came out about what was it? Two superhero teams. No. One superhero team going up against a super villain, and the super villain and like the leader of the hero team fall in love and have to try and keep it away from everybody. So they keep like fighting each other and then finding ways for them to like be alone for 2 minutes while they're like attacking each other. It's kind of hilarious. It's a great series. Anime about superheroes And villains in love. Sentai rom-com anime Love After World Domination. That was it. Love After World Domination. You're thinking of Love After World Domination. Exactly. I found it after, you said it, but I found it. The girl in it, you got a Nendoroid of her? That's awesome. I would love to have a Nendoroid of me. One day, it can be a goal. It can be a goal. I am going through my water very quickly today. Just in case any of you were wondering, yes, I am going through my water excessively quickly today. You need to dip your toes into 1/12 customizing one day? I don't even know what that would entail. You have a couple of blank Figma SHF bodies for that day? Nice. I don't do customizing at all. But I do enjoy occasionally getting miniatures. And actually getting ones that you have to paint and put together. But the only problem is I have one that I did for Erd, or is it Beldandy? I think it's actually Beldandy. And it has been literally locked away for so long because I have to drill into the feet to get her to stand up. And I am terrified that I am going to drill in the wrong place and shatter her foot off. And it kind of terrifies me. Do I want to know anything about your Genshin OC? I think you've talked about them before. If you want to talk about them again, you can, I guess. Moonshine Animations, who does a lot of that stuff for stop motion shorts. He's made customs of a bunch of his VTuber friends. Nice. And some weird stuff like Homelander-chan. A waifu Homelander from The Boys. That's hilarious. One of the things that makes me just laugh my ass off at that show is Deep Thoughts with the Deep. Have you guys watched these? They actually have Starlight singing her her goodbye song for, was it when Noir died? When one of them died. And I was like, what the hell is this? This entire channel is insane. But it's Deep Thoughts with the Deep that I keep just being like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. How does this guy stay relevant? The Boys is brilliant. I would like to read the comic, but I've been told, from what I can tell, I don't know if I would enjoy the comic. But The Boys is brilliant. The problem with you just talking about her is that you'll forget stuff or not know what to say without being asked. I don't know what to ask you about her, though. I don't know what to ask you about them. And it's nuts how many people keep missing the point. Homelander and what he's a commentary on. They do keep making it less and less subtle, and I keep just being like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She has a crush on Venti. That's awesome. More people need to have crushes on Venti. I do recall the first time I saw Venti in game. I was like, she is adorable and cute. She can 100% join my party. At which point somebody was like, that's a boy. I was like, you're shitting me, right? Like, seriously, right? This is the most girlish character I can think of. Something about the adorable little, as I shake my head to show them off myself, like the little tiny, braids is just, oh my gosh. That's actually just a thing that anime does a lot. If it's supposed to be a young boy, they will get a woman to do the voice. If it's supposed to be a young boy, they will get a woman to do the voice. And young boy can go from anywhere from 5 to like 20. She performs with Venti because she can sing I Remember. The rest of them I think just had music when for the Wind Festival, the drinking festival that was earlier this year. But English actually had like the full song. But yeah, the English one actually had like him sing the whole song. It was wonderful. That one I actually enjoyed. Half of Tara Strong's resume is young boys. That's just a thing. I remember seeing the woman who actually did Naruto's voice live one day. I was like, wow. Did not realize that was a girl. Did not realize that one was a girl. I should have, but I did not. Timmy in Fairly Odd Parents and Ben 10. I did not realize that they shared the same voice. Voice actors are amazing, though. I really can't do voice acting. I really can't do voice acting. I would like to, but I can't. Apparently, I think I am doing voices very well. Other people are like, I can't hear that. Your voices all sound the same. Unless I put on a funny accent, they all sound the same. Masako Nozawa's voiced Goku since the original Dragon Ball anime. She had to re-audition for DBZ because she didn't deepen her voice for Goku or anything. I could see that. It seems odd that you would have to re-audition for it. It seems odd that you would have to re-audition for it. I mean, if you've been in that role for a really long time, you'd think that they would just be like, yeah, you got it. You walked in. You got it. Voice actors are amazing, though. Voice actors are amazing. I would love to be a voice actor. It's nuts that we're at the point of Dragon Ball's being on long enough that we've had the original voice actors pass away now. Yeah. Did Bulma's? Did I hear about that? I must have heard about that. You think the voice actor of Naruto in English also acted in the show Lab Rats? Cool. Like I said, voice actors are awesome. Voice actors are just awesome. Voice actors are just freaking awesome. One day I would like to do that. I have a nice voice, but I don't know if I could change it up enough to do different voices. I don't know if I could do different voices and make it sound different. Yeah, they've had more than a few voice actors pass through, all for secondary cast on Simpsons. There have been a lot of people who have just come in for like 10 minutes to voice their own characters. They've had a lot of times when they've just had like guest people come on and they're like, hey, you want to stop by for 15 minutes? And they're like, that's for the Simpsons, sure. What the heck? And they get a walk-on. It's weird. I've never been a huge Simpsons fan. I will say I've never been a huge Simpsons fan. But it is amazing to me that this show is kind of still on. It is amazing to me that this show is kind of still on. They've done some recasting, Grey Griffin took over some of Russie Taylor's characters. I cannot talk today. I apologize. I am so tired still. You haven't watched The Simpsons in 10 to 14 years or so, you'll admit. I saw a single episode. I want to say 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. It probably was from before then. But all I remember is that I don't think it was one of the Halloween episodes. But Lisa found paganism and went pagan for an episode. And essentially, like, started becoming a witch for an episode. And I thought it was actually reasonably well done, if I remember correctly. I do not remember exactly why she decided it wasn't for her. But I do recall that she decided it wasn't for her in the end. But it was interesting that they actually, like, did that. I found that part very interesting. Your OC, whose name is Basil, is a singer, performer in Mondstadt, who performs with Venti. She has an animo vision that she uses to change her voice to mimic the voices of others because she doesn't like her real voice. Yes, I remember you telling me that part. You did watch that Death Note parody, which was brilliant. They've got the DR movie to do the animation on the DN parody even. I love 4-Star for that reason. For their parody. Because it's actually the original actors who were doing it. That's the part that I love. When you can actually hear well, no, but I just recall 4-Star doing it, and I fell in love with that one. I don't know if they've actually put out anything more for it at all. I should probably check. They did an official Death Note parody for The Simpsons. That would be interesting. That Dragon Ball episode? There were a lot of Dragon Ball episodes for 4-Star. They did tons. They actually had me following them for a while. That's the one that Toei put the kibosh on future airings of. They didn't. The problem is that they didn't cast it specifically, the voice actors as actors. But they did have a lot of the original actors doing it because they were all just friends and they were like, wouldn't this be hilarious? So they were on their YouTube channel and they started putting it out that way. But I think it is correct that Toei may have put the kibosh on it. And that's why we haven't gotten any more. It is really disappointing. I mean, I really actually quite enjoyed following when they would even do other stuff. Like the voice of, wasn't Krillin. The voice of Vegeta playing Vegeta in the video game. And he was just doing a Let's Play, but it was all Vegeta basically being like, I am gonna kick your ass. It was funny. I enjoyed that. I kind of wish more voice actors would do that. I mean, I know it takes up stupid amounts of time. I do it myself. But there are a couple people I would follow. I would follow Holo doing anything. The voice of Nappa in Dragon Ball Abridged voices a few times patrollers in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. I know that they have a couple of people who do voices for like multiple characters. You're referring to the scene in the Dragon Ball Kai dub when there's a stage play of Mr. Satan's exploits in Cell Games. They got the TFS. Really? They got the 4-Star people to play the actor? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I did not know that. I did not know that one. I haven't watched all that much Dragon Ball. Okay, I say I have seen a lot of it. I've never made a point of going out and watching it. Partially because I'm just not a fan of shows that are like 9/10 fighting. It's for that reason that I'm like, it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. But oh my gosh, some of those episodes, like those ones, are hilarious. Some of those ones are hilarious. 4-Star is doing their HFIL comedy series right now? HFIL? What is HFIL? I'm trying to work through words and my mind is going blank. Early dub translation of Hell, Home of Infinite Losers. Huh. Where's the F for? Oh, for Infinite Losers. Why did you put in the F? You're not supposed to... You know what? Sure, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. They just erased lines from hell and made it HFIL. I can understand that. I can understand that. Also, let's be honest here, it makes it easier to put it out. It makes it easier to put it out. Speaking of which, I heard there was an update for what was the heck of that show? Something Hotel. Something Hotel. God damn it. God damn it. I know this. Give me 1 second. Has Been Hotel. Thank you. Has Been Hotel. I kept wanting to say Harbingers. And I was like, it's not Harbingers. It's another H word. What the heck is it? I know this. I know this. Why can't I think of it? Why can't I think of it? Has Been Hotel. I heard that they have put out some sort of an update for when they're going to have new episodes out. But I haven't gotten a chance to go and look at it. Still waiting on the new episode of Hell of a Boss. Oh, I am too. I am too. I have loved the new, season. I have loved the new season. You have Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss season 2. I need more Has Been Hotel. I definitely want more Hell of a Boss as well. Has Been Hotel is finally getting episodes this year. Apparently they went out and got somebody to pay for the animation. But then they realized what they were dealing with and went, maybe this isn't going to be as marketable as we thought. But at the same time, it's clearly going to be marketable, so I don't think I have seen the character redesigns. The ones being tied up in the She Doesn't Fully Own It, I think. Ooh. I hadn't heard about that. Hell of a Boss she does fully still own. I love, what is the name? The Two Daughters. The Two Daughters. They are my favorite characters. They are wonderful. They are wonderful. I should go up and look up their names. One of them is the Hellhound, and the other one is, obviously, Owl's daughter. What the heck is her name? I can't even remember his name at the moment. Pretend I'm not a geek today because I cannot remember any names. This is the problem with having a really soft brain from having my head still hurting from my headache. This is my problem. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something with my outfit. Hold on 1 second. I forgot to show you something. Boom! I have both versions. I have both versions! Where it almost kind of matches my hair. Where the bunny almost kind of matches my hair. You ship Octavia and Luna, but like platonically? I might ship them more than platonically, but I don't know. I don't know. They are wonderful. They are wonderful. They recast most everyone for Has-Been's proper series? That's disappointed. It got picked up by an animation company, so there's been more conventional development stuff. They have all of this amazing merch that I want to buy, and I haven't been able to buy, and it disappoints me. And it disappoints me. I'm just drinking. But yeah, I hadn't heard that they ended up recasting most of the series. I did hear that they had redesigns, but like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to see them yet. You're glad Vizipop didn't need to partner up with Hell of a Boss? Less artistic compromises. Octavia is 17 and Luna is like 20. So you see them as like best friends, sisters, instead of girlfriends? I guess. I don't think they're either yet. To be fair, I don't think that they're either yet. At all. But I could see them being a really good couple later. It's for me, it's more of a they will be dating eventually in my mind, and that is like, yeah. On the other hand, I did not realize that Luna was like 20-something. I thought she was younger than that. I mean, like, you probably looked it up on Google and therefore know better. I have not. I just, for some reason, I thought she was older. For some reason, I thought she was older. Sorry, not older, younger. I thought she was younger. Like 16, 17 herself. She was almost 18 when she got adopted. I remember that, but I thought that she was. I thought that that she said in an episode, one of the episodes, that she was still there because she wasn't like old enough to get out on her own yet. Didn't she mention that in one of the episodes? I remember that from one of the episodes. Don't ask me which episode. But I thought that they mentioned that she hadn't aged out of it yet. So I didn't think that she was 20. She was adopted a few years before the series started. Maybe they're making 21 the like official age when you become an adult in hell then? Ow! I thought they said something about that in the first season though. But let me know. Also, let me know which hairstyle you like better. Is the blue one with the red too weird? Is the blue hairstyle with the red too weird? I mean, I feel it kind of matches because of the bunny, but let me know. The latest episode implied to me that she does actually appreciate Blitzo, but she'll never admit it. She never would. She never would. Looks good. I'm so happy. I will be putting out a comic later today. If you guys are following me on Twitter, I will have it there. I may post it on my Discord too. I mean, I may as well. He's like the one person who didn't reject her. Saw her, was like, no, she can't stay there. She's coming home. I was horrified to realize that they essentially went in? To realize that they essentially just, like, went in and got her from, like, the pound? I was like, that's horrible. Your favorite song in Hazbin Hotel is Stolas Sings? That was from Hell of a Boss, not Hazbin Hotel, wasn't it? Or am I wrong? Gorgeous singing voice. Gorgeous singing voice. Stolas is wonderful. Stolas is wonderful. I love Stolas' character too. I love Stolas' character too. Yeah, you meant Hell of a Boss. That's what I thought you meant. I was just like, wait. Did he have a song in there? I didn't think he did have a song in there. Gorgeous singing voice. I am happy every time they get him to do another song. I am happy every time they get him to do another song. I like the fact that it's very much almost kind of a musical. It just makes me giggle. Hellhounds are the lowest of the lowest, lowest of the low in hell hierarchy. Which I don't see why. You'd think Souls of the Damned would be lower. You'd think Souls of the Damned would be lower. But I guess not. It is interesting, though. I do need to find out more. I do need to find out more. We have not found out enough about the yearly purges, or who dies in them, or the imps, or any of those fun things. The damn souls are like 99% of the population. From what I can tell, they should be. They should be. You'd think that they would be the lowest of the low. Because, I mean, they would have less demonic powers until they become actually powerful. Like the radio demon. Well, they would outnumber the imps, but once again, if you have that many, then you don't really need to, like, your workforce is open. You can charge stupidly low prices because there's always another one. Because there's always another damned soul for you to, like, grab. So you'd think that they would be, like, that the demons and devils would actually be higher. The sinners clearly can die, though. They do in once, every year purges. They do in the purges. So clearly the sinners can. Clearly the sinners can. Unless an angel kills them. But why? That seems like such a weird... That seems like such a weird thing. I want to know more about the world. Excuse me. I want to know more about the world, and they just have not talked about it. They have not gone into all of the details yet, and I kind of want them to. Just watch Cartoon Universe's videos on it. But I want to find out their shows. I want to find out their shows. I did really like the summer episode of the first season of Hell of a Boss. When they went to Earth. And Luna was just like, okay, so here's my human form. And the other imps just look at her, and she's like, please don't tell me that you have had me here, hired for this long, and you still don't have a human form that you can go into. You're just here as imps. You're not supposed to be seen. They're like, it's fine. I'm like, what? somebody who can turn, into like a human form and you're not using this? I don't get it. Totally don't get it. You love when characters have that level of basic competence. Exactly. Exactly. Millie is awesome. Millie is awesome. I want to find out more about Cherry Bomb. I want to find out more about Cherry Bomb. I mean, I know that she's like, Angel Dust's, like one of his best friends. But I don't think we have much on her otherwise. I would love to kind of make her, her character as a Halloween costume. Maybe for like 2023 Halloween. I'd love to try and do Cherry Bomb. Also, I'd love to sing that song. So maybe that would be a good time for it. Maybe that would be a good time for it. Random things I would like to do one day. Random things I would like to do one day. Nier Automata anime got delayed due to a certain virus. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. They might, but either way, I don't think they would be doing it on mine. Only because I think it's only mentioned like once, it's fine. I should sing Stolas on stream. I cannot sing Stolas. I cannot sing Stolas. I could try? I could try? I don't know if I could do that. Because he can actually sing. He can actually sing. I really can't. That's why you do your own spin on the lyrics. I will take a look at it. I will take a look at them. I would have to think on it. I would have to think on it. See, the thing is, you guys love hearing me sing. You guys love hearing me sing. I don't think very much of my voice. When I've been in music classes, one teacher told me, please sing quietly. That is how you are best. Since you do not know when you're hitting a note and when you are not. That is my big problem. That is my big problem. But my other teacher was like, you have such a huge range. You have such a huge range. That is your greatest, like, your greatest thing for doing, like, singing. You can sing anything. You can sing the high highs and the low lows. You just can't get the highest of the highs. Haha, I finally got it. More lore about your Genshin OC. Venti was the first person she revealed her real voice to. That's awesome. I really should come up with a character eventually. I don't know. I almost never do the whole I'm going to create a character in X person's world. I just almost never do that. I don't know why though. I'm a writer. You'd think that I would do that all the time. Harry Potter, but here's like a character that I am inserting in. For some reason, I don't do that. It's amazing that some people can. Like you guys, like Spinal Clone. I don't know how you guys do it so easily. You've never been huge for OCs in other universes. If you do, they eventually get imported to your own stuff. That's exactly what it is. I can make them, I can make characters, and I do all the time. And I will play them in D&D. But they will eventually, if I like them enough, get transported over into a book. Or as a character that I want to write. And I specifically keep notes for them. I have a couple of back histories that I should probably release one day. Just little stories I've written for characters. One of the characters I really liked that I wrote a lot on was I was playing. What was the game? We were going down to Sargasso? Down to the Jungle Nation. But I was actually playing essentially a Pathfinder tarot card reader, who was a part. What did they call it? It's like the daughter of a were-crocodile. The daughter of a were-crocodile. So I occasionally had like were-crocodile traits. I had essentially were-crocodile traits, and I was a tarot reader. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful. I have an entire story about her because she ended up killing off her... she doesn't know for certain. She ended up, may have ended up killing off her husband. And then fled the city. Fled the city, and that was how she got onto the adventure. So, it was an interesting character, and I love her. She was a witch. You have a few characters who technically could show up in other media because they've canonically jumped universes already. Yeah. She was originally from Leeway, but moved to Mondstadt after gaining her animo vision. Huh, interesting. There's one character you lost track of because she ran off and you have no clue where she went. That's wonderful. One of my characters in my book. The one that I have printed. In 100 Gambit and Lord's Curse. I have a character named Richard. And Richard has a mind of his own. Not only does he have a mind of his own, though, he doesn't want to be a hero. That is, if you have read my book series, a huge thing. Anytime you try and make him a hero, or fit him into a hero-shaped hole, he says nope, and nope's out of there. So, I would have actually sat there and been like, hey, Richard, this is your book. You're supposed to be doing shit. And I get this response back in my mind of, you are not going to make me the hero. I'm like, you're the protagonist. He's like, I know that word. It's another fancy smanchy word for hero. And I ain't putting up with it. I'm like, God damn it, just do something! Nope. I have to kick that character in the ass every single time to try and make him do anything. Hello, Blue! Hello from Italy. Ooh, that's awesome. That's like across the world. I don't think it's like directly across the world, but that's awesome. Hello. How are you doing today? Unfortunately, I do not know any Italian, so I cannot say hello in Italian. Do I know hello in Italian? I cannot remember hello in Italian. Definitely across the pond. I am trying to learn Spanish. But I'm not very good at it, and I only know a few words. I can very slowly discuss, like, my bosses at work and whether or not they are tall or short. That is about how far my language in Spanish goes. The worst feeling is when you have characters you love who have big flaws, who you know will not have happy endings. Just because of all the horrible things that they've done. See, that is not me. That is not me, but that's because I start off with most of my characters at their... not their lowest. Not their lowest, obviously. But I don't think any of my characters starts off from a happy, happy place. All of them have issues that they are dealing with, because I feel that that makes them more human. They're not just, you know, issue stacked upon issue or anything. But yeah, I don't... Also, I kind of like it when characters end up getting their karmically, like, karmic due. You just got home and you're a bit exhausted. You worked as a security guard today. Ooh, that's an interesting thing, Blue. That's interesting. I've never worked as a security guard. I did date a security guard for a little while. All I really remember is that they worked in a couple of offices downtown. All I really remember is that they worked in a couple offices downtown, and they invited me over while they were working once. And we, like, played Magic for a couple of, like, minutes before I had to go. Kind of weird. That was awesome, though. I can see why you'd be exhausted. Sit down. Take some rest. We're just hanging out and doing more... well, a lot of chatting. A lot of chatting today. You only work as a security guard on the weekends? Normally you work as a firefighter and as a teacher time to time. That's awesome. I wanted to be a teacher when I was younger. I'm sorry. My camera just suddenly died on me. Hold on 1 second. Weird. Weird. Do 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 do. Nope, it's still saying that my face tracker is gone. Restarting VC Face, changing the camera settings, but I changed the do 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 do. Weird. You used to have 2 more jobs, but you don't have them anymore. You sound like you're busy enough. Blue. That was not what I wanted to click on. I clicked on the wrong thing. Boom. I almost started bringing up Genshin. I was very confused for a moment there. Boom, boom, boom. Choose your camera here. Boom. Start. No. Guys, I am sorry. This is about all I can do right now. I don't know what happened. It's completely died on me. I could restart my computer, but then I'd have to end stream. It is. I don't know what the heck is up with it. My camera has just apparently decided it does not want to work. Sounds like an excuse to do something like draw instead. I could could. We could also go and play some Genshin, I suppose. Sometimes you work for almost an entire day. That's just insanity, Blue. But what would you guys prefer? What would you guys prefer? Like I said, I don't know if talking would be as interesting without actually seeing me. And I'd have to stop. I could pull up a drawing. I could easily pull up drawing. We're here regardless. What do you want to do? I'm just not certain what I want to draw. Let me see if I can turn her. Transform. That was not what I wanted to do. Bad transformation. Foxy from the ceiling. Foxy from the ceiling. There we go. Flip horizontal. For you, it is the chatting. There will be chatting regardless. There will be chatting regardless. I just have to apologize that I don't actually have a moving avatar anymore. I wish I could figure out what the heck to... I'm turning it on once more in the hopes that I can... Maybe if I put the camera as something completely different? Maybe if I put the camera as something completely different? Like, still in there, but... This one instead? Let me just see if it'll catch me. Nope. Nope, it's just down. It's just down. Darn it. Darn it. Well, I can pull up my drawing stuff. Like I said, chatting is still definitely gonna happen. Chatting is still definitely gonna happen. You don't need to worry about that. 9/10 of what we do the chatting. Even when I'm playing video games, we chat. Even when I play video games, we chat. I am just plugging in my computer. I am plugging in my computer. What sort of stuff do you do for fun, Baloo? There we go. What sort of stuff do you do for fun? I said I'm learning Spanish and Japanese as well. Yes, I am. You're half Japanese yourself. Your parents are from Kyoto. That's so cool. That's so cool. I've never been to Japan. I would love to one day. It's so beautiful in Japan. It really is so beautiful in Japan. There we go. I'm just moving stuff. Normally this would require me moving my camera. Fortunately, no camera needs to be moved right now. No camera needs to be moved right now. I would love to go to Japan though. Japan is a very cool place and the language is very difficult for me. It's a cool place to visit, especially when you have friends over there. It is. I don't have any friends over there, unfortunately. I have a lot of VTubers I watch, but I don't know anyone who's actually... I only know one person who's actually gone. You can speak Japanese pretty good, but not great, because you speak mostly Italian and English, but also a few other languages like Greek, German, and a bit of French. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. When I started, when I was really young, we just didn't actually learn other awesome languages. We didn't learn other languages at all when I was growing up. So I essentially grew up. I didn't start learning languages until I started taking Spanish in high school. I didn't start taking languages until I... That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. I did get forced to learn a couple of years, like 1 or 2, of French in, like, elementary school. What is my key that I do here? I think it's this one. Oh, no, no, no. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I was like, no, wait. Don't do that. I don't want you to do that. Your parents and your relatives find your Japanese weird because it has a slight Italian accent? But your friends here in Italy and in Japan find your accent pretty cool. Accents are nice regardless. Accents are nice regardless. Here we go. Launch. And as soon as this is ready, I can have it connect. Connect. Are we connected? Are we properly connected? Il y a rien de mal avec français. I am not I am not good. I understand bad at French. This is taking a very long time to connect. Normally it's faster. Do I have it turned off somehow? There we go. Cancel, reconnect. Refind it. Your comprehension is still good for written French. Your ear is only so-so. My ear is what I really need to get the training on. Because unfortunately, I don't actually ever get a chance to speak really the languages that I'm learning. Your question for what you do for fun in your free time is kind of boring to talk about. I find what everybody does in their spare time interesting. I find what everybody does in their spare time interesting, but that could just be me. Here we go. Here we go. And why isn't it showing now? I thought I did my screen properly, but... Oh, there we go, there we go. I hit the button, but it was not showing properly. It was not showing properly. There we go. So I'm not certain what we want to draw. I suppose we could work on my winter one, but it's getting a little bit late in the year to be working on that one. I suppose I could work on coloring in my schedules more. That was not the one that was supposed to come up. Open. This one. Reference. Reference! What I do in my spare time? Is this. I write novels. I draw. I do art. I do a little bit of everything. If it's creative, that's what I'm doing. If it's creative, that's what I'm doing. The things you do in your free time are making music, doing sketches, writing stories, traveling across the country, designing things like fashion, architecture. I would like to do some fashion today, but I don't know what to do. I figure we can kind of do this right now while I think about it. I like to put out a new outfit on my, there we go, that's big enough to work, on my booth page, whenever I, like, not whenever, but whenever, like, once a month. You'll join in some art fiddling. You have to figure out some core visual redesign on an OC, on a species level. I need to figure out how to draw a background, speaking of species, but I want to do it with my actual form, and I don't know how to do it because I'm not very good at drawing, like, for that stuff. But yeah, art fiddling is fun. Art fiddling is fun. Also, is it not showing the actual art that I have here? Why is that not working? Save. Close. Weird. Yeah, it's just showing the Clip Studio launcher. Disconnect. We'll try this again. Disconnect and I'll try this again. It is. That's from the Let's Play. That's from the Let's Play. And I love it. I got it as part of the background, I think, from a specific thing. There we go. Open Bluetooth. I am just having nothing but issues. If I continue to have nothing but issues, I might make, like, cut the stream a little bit short. Here we go. Reconnect. close. Open it so you guys can see it. Open up Clip Studio. Open up Clip Studio. While it's like, I refuse! I refuse! You can see the outfits I did in there. The shorts and the shirt. I would like to do some clothes, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We could just go online. We could just go online and try and find some interesting stuff. Just see what inspires. But I don't know what sort of thing is inspiring me yet. Tomorrow will be a very busy day for you because you're going to be working as a firefighter. But the day after that, you'll work as a teacher, which will be fun. What are you going to be teaching? What are you going to be teaching? I wanted to become a teacher when I was young. Specifically, I always wanted to be an English teacher. I thought that would just be wonderful. Maybe an art teacher? But I didn't want to go and... I don't know, I'd have to rethink. I'd have to rethink for art. But this is what I have together so far for my reference sheet. How's it looking so far? How's it looking so far? I really like it. I really like it. I'm not certain about the orange in the back though. Good reference sheet. I'm trying to finish the drawing for her and doing the necklace and the skirts. I'm not certain if I need to have the skirt in there. I'm not certain if I need to have the skirt in there. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to do. It's kind of fun to do. And I have her hair down at the bottom. I'm going to end up putting in, like, what stuff I like. For making it clear how the straps work. That's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. You have convinced me. You have convinced me. Let's see here. I've got the legs all done. Boom. Yep, I got it. And make this way smaller. Is that still too big? I need to pull up a picture. I need to pull up a picture. Where is Pure Ref? Where is Pure Ref? But like I said, I watch anime. I teach. I wanted to teach. I have tried to teach writing. I have tried to teach writing because I find writing is what really, really, really interests me. Downloads. Hello, downloads. This is the picture I was working on recently. This is the picture I was working on recently. I need to try and finish it. One of these days. One of these days. Don't really have a good picture of her with the back of her actual thing shown. What I can do, actually, I don't need VR. I can do VRM. I can do VRM instead. Sometimes you teach Japanese in English class and watch anime with your students. That would be fun. That would be fun. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Like I said, I think if I was teaching, I would probably end up teaching how to write. I would probably end up teaching how to write. Is that my normal outfit? You. Get out of there. You. Get out of there. You. Turn around. Turn around, show us your ass. Such a weird picture. You know, I'm going to actually change the size a little bit and do that. I'm gonna need the back of the dress anyway. I may as well grab that. Close. And close. And throw that in there. And boom. There we go. There we go. You were watching anime together with your students the last day of school before summer break. I would totally be doing that. Watching anime or movies, something like that. That would just make it so fun. That would just make it so fun. Boom. That is my base color. I need this one. Okay. That is really, really, really thin. I am going to make that thicker. Let's go to a 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll have to delete the stuff that went over the edge. There we go. I would totally be doing that summer break though. Last day of school, you need to do stuff like that. You're trying to be the cool, fun type of teacher. Also try to make your class fun and entertaining by throwing humor, making everything simple, telling funny stories. I remember I had one teacher that really just always made me laugh. And she would do hilarious things, like randomly decide, she was a science teacher, to put her wedding ring into specific like things that she knew wouldn't destroy them. But of course we're students, we don't know this. We're like, what the heck? What the heck? Hello, Lord Arthur. Hello. How are you doing today? We are kind of having a chatting drawing. My camera decided to go scuffy on me and completely cut out, so we decided that this would be a reasonable thing to do instead. I'm just working on my reference sheet. I was hoping to have it done for the end of the month, so We're gonna have to see. I suppose I still have another 8 days. I suppose I still have another 8 days. Teachers like you should thrive more. Here in Canada, I don't know how it is in Italy. Here in Canada, and especially in the States, teachers are underappreciated. Teachers are underappreciated, and they shouldn't be. It pisses me off whenever I see people are like, teachers are asking for so much money. I'm like, they deserve to get paid for what they're doing. They deserve to get paid for what they're doing. I remember everyone just shrieking when they're, when they suddenly had to teach their own kids during the pandemic, and still teachers get no respect. And still teachers get no respect. At least they do get paid fairly decently. Yes, they do. We do have a strong teachers unions up here, but still. I look at it and I'm like, no, we need to do better. We need to do better. Oh, no! Not that! 1, 2. And then these just wrap around. So, 1, 2, and 1, 2. In Italy, you get, it's not a 9-to-5 job, it's a lifestyle. 100%. My favorite teacher of all time was one of my teachers named Mrs. Siller. I remember her name after all this time. She was my 4th grade teacher. And she helped instill, I already had a huge respect for writing, but she helped really instill in me a huge love for the written word. There we go. See, I can make it work. You used to visit your elementary school well after you left. I think most of mine have retired. And it's really kind of disappointing. I would love to reconnect. Why are you crying laughing, Ike? Why are you crying laughing? What happened? Is this too big? This might be too big. Okay, this needs to be on a different layer. Boom. You were connected with your teacher? Okay. You clearly had an interesting relationship with them. The head custodian retired the other year and was a huge deal given how big a part of school life he was. See? You start learning these people. You just watched the life of a school bathroom. I'm not certain I even want to know. I'm gonna go this way first, and then that way. And then we're gonna go up here. And up here. And there. And there. We're just gonna have one down here. Then we're gonna have lines all the way down. Lines all the way down. And then 1, 2, 3. You're doing a cold turkey character design. And how to work in the hair is the big sticking point. When you were a high school student, you were one of those students who would throw firecrackers everywhere during school breaks? A friend of yours blew up a toilet with a firecracker? You're seeing why the ears shifted down to the sides of the head within a year of his initial design sketch. That's always fun. That's always fun when you're like, dude, don't know if you realize this. Don't know if you realize this. But there's definitely been a change in your character. I will try and remember to check that out, Ike. I will try and remember to check that out. Boom. 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 Just making those a little bit darker. And then, double that size. And we're going to have a line there. I'm going to have a line there. And we're going to have a line there. And we're going to have a line there. I think that's pretty close. I think that's pretty close. You need to decide on finger count too. It was 3 digits for years, then one of the digits morphed into an opposable thumb. You were also one of those students who would pull the fire alarm? Oh my gosh, Blue. Blue. I was 100% not one of those kids. I was 100% not one of those kids. Oh god, I was such a goody two-shoe in school. I was such a goody two-shoe in school. Might be better to say I was a teacher's pet. Might be better to say I was a teacher's pet. There we go. There we go, that's a little bit better. Same. Sapient cats just have 3 digits. See? I cannot imagine cats without at least 3 and a thumb. I cannot imagine cats without at least 3 and a thumb. And usually I imagine 5. I realize that they don't actually... Well, no, they... Yeah, at least 3 and a thumb. At least 3 and a thumb has always been mine. Usually I just go to the straight 5. But I am horrible at drawing fingers anyways, so anytime I can get away with not drawing fingers, that's the road I'm taking. That's the road I'm taking. Interesting, they have less toes than fingers. Oh! I did not know that. Tell us what you find. Tell us what you find. Unfortunately, we had an issue with my camera. For Ike, who just got back, specifically, I'll let you know. We had an issue with my camera. It was very sad. For some reason, it absolutely refuses to actually read anything now. Which is why I have just the, like, you know, solid picture up. You were a wild, weird, and evil kid. One time you went to the boys' bathroom and took all the toilet paper and wrote messages with a black marker saying, "Let's play a game." You truly would have been horrible. Like I said, I was a horrible bookworm. I would literally just be teacher's pet and sit down to read my books. But I was also the kid who insisted on questioning the teacher. So I had one or two teachers that absolutely hated me in their class. I remember in one case we were learning about Osmond Days. And I remember that my teacher was like, he was a horrible king. He believed in slavery. He did all of these things. He's bad. And I was like, I would like to question that. If he hadn't done that during the time of his rule, he would have been considered a very weak king. And that's all we would have heard about him. We would have heard nothing about who he actually was, and just about the weak king who ruled us from these years to these years. And she was like, well, no. I was like, okay, but they wouldn't actually say anything about slavery being bad. And it's not like the dude himself would have thought it was bad. He grew up with it being a normal thing. We can't judge him by our rules, whether or not he was a good king. She was like, yes, we totally can. I was like, no, we totally can't. We 100% can't. She actually came to me afterwards and was like, listen, you're right, but you can't be doing that in class. You're right, but you can't be doing that in class. And I was like, what? And she was like, this is what I have to teach. It's in my school thing. I have a lesson plan I have to do. Yeah, you're right, but I was like, okay, but let's really talk about this. Shouldn't we be discussing that? She's like, you can discuss that all you want in university, but please don't do it here. I was like, I feel partially vindicated, at the same time I'm annoyed. I feel partially vindicated, at the same time I am annoyed. Now, these things, actually I need to go to the upper layer and remove some of this stuff that went over, I see. There we go. There we go. You think he was one of the top tier pharaohs? He was, but he had that whole poem written about him by an English dude who apparently was like, he's in the lowest layer of hell now for not believing the same things that we enlightened people in the 17th century Britain believe. And I was like, I feel that we're maligning him for no good reason. I feel we're kind of maligning him for no good reason. He has had his name pulled through the mud already. And technically for things that he really does, hasn't really done. One thing people never bring up is how post-Alexandria they're all Greek ancestry. Yep. Suddenly, everyone's from Greece. Nobody ever discusses this stuff. And it's kind of disappointing. Personally, I love discussing that. I had one teacher in high school. I loved this man. He was my English teacher in grades 10 and 11. He was my teacher in 10 and 11. For some reason, I got someone else in 12. But he was amazing. He was amazing. This one didn't really have much that went over, so I can just do that. But the really weird and interesting and cool part was that he was missing an eye. He was actually missing an eye. He actually had a glass eye. He said that he would take it out if enough of people in the class said that they would be okay with it. But apparently all of the other girls in my class other than me were too skittish to want to see it, so we never got to. But he was the nicest guy in the world. He was the nicest guy in the world. I remember one time he came to school and they were selling roses. No, not roses. Not carnations. Daffodils. They were selling daffodils. And he ended up buying some for his wife. And ended up giving them to, like, every other girl in class. He ended up giving them all to the girls in class because we were learning Shakespeare. And he was like, okay, so who wants to read? I'll give you a flower if you answer correctly. Suddenly all of the girls were like, I'm answering. I'm answering. I'm here. You had one teacher who was racist towards the other students? Please don't talk about violence, Blue. I'd rather we not talk about actual violence or, past crimes we may have done. I can definitely understand that being frustrating for having him as a teacher, though. I can definitely understand that being frustrating as a teacher. Percy Bliss Shelley was pretty prolific as a poet, but still him and his buddies got outshined by a teenager in an impromptu writing contest? You had a biology teacher who was missing half of his middle finger. Weird! Band saw an accident at home. That happened during your time there. He kept his finger in a jar. That I find kind of weird. That part, not gonna lie, kind of find that weird. It wouldn't go all the way to the end there, would it? No, yes it would. He had a sense of humor about having it cut off by accident, though. Oh, not a problem, Blue. Not a problem. I don't think I actually have it written in my thing that I prefer not to have that. It hasn't come up too many times, so I haven't really had to make a point of saying it yet. There we go. No one is going to notice this detail. Guys, is anyone even going to notice the detail on these? No one is going to notice the detail on this, but me. I feel like I'm going too far in. I feel like I'm going too far in. Also, I'm trying to figure out if I should make that darker. There we go. There we go. No one is going to notice this part. No one is going to notice this part. That's fine, though. Here we go, and it looks like it gets a little bit lighter up here. You had this one kid who brought wine to school. And another kid who wore a maid outfit. He liked that he could stealth give people the middle finger. I can understand that. I can understand that. As kids, that's what we're trying to do. So anytime you can reach out and be like, ha ha ha, I'm totally doing this and no one's catching on, you do. There we go. And then... the heck? Why did that get so big? Ah! There we go. Oh, that looks actually pretty good. There we go, and then mix this in. Clearly I need more black. Clearly I need more black. Here we go. Once again, that is a tiny detail that no one but me is ever going to notice. One time you brought a quill to school because all the pens were out of ink. That's wonderful. I bought a quill during school, but I never actually brought it in. I bought a quill during school, I just never actually brought it in. I really should have. I really should have. Am I in the wrong layer? There we go. There we go. This is getting very frustrating to have it on like three different areas. You still have that quill to this day? Nice. I had an art teacher who nearly frustrated me enough to make me stop doing art. I've talked about him before. His name was Mr. Chudik. Which I still find one of the silliest names in existence. I still find that one of the silliest names in existence. But he was weird, and he just really didn't like me. We had 8 people in our class. 8 people total. And every day for like 3 weeks, he marked me as absent. Every day for 3 weeks, he marked me as absent. I was like, dude, seriously. Seriously, what the heck? What the heck? There we go. There we go. Solve the problem entirely. But yeah, he would literally mark me absent every day. There were only 8 people or 7 people in our class. And it wasn't until I went and actually complained that I had been there every day in a class of 8 people that the school was willing to even take me seriously. They were just like, yeah, of course we're telling you that you're not there. You're being marked as not there. I was like, and yet I'm there in a class of 7 people. He's not just missing me. They were like, wait, like 7 people? I was like, 7 people! So they actually went to the point of, like, stopping by to visit my class. And that was when they noticed, lo and behold, I was there. And they went and watched for the next, like, 4 days. Just to see whether or not I got marked as absent. Even though they walked by and saw I was in class. I thought nothing was going to get done. Until finally, they stopped calling my house. And they walked over to the teacher and called him out in the middle of, like, my class. Like, he was in the middle of teaching and they were like, hi, can we talk to you? And he was like, I'm teaching. They were like, yeah, we know. Come on out here. They were like, so you've been marking a student absent a lot? He was like, yes, because they're not here. He's like, she's been here. We've been walking by for the past week and a half. She's right there. She sits beside your desk. And they were like, he was like, what? And he honestly, from what I can tell, seemed shocked that anybody would even dare complain. Somebody dared to speak up about it. I was like, God, yeah, I was going to speak up about it. I was getting pissed off. My parents were getting really... Come on, change that. My parents were getting really frustrated with me at home. Why are you missing so many of these classes? I was like, I'm not missing any classes. That entire year I missed 4 classes? I missed 4 classes, and 3 of them I had gone to my grandmother's funeral. And then I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? Stay at home for the rest of the day? and just feel sorry for myself? No, I'll go back to school. But all of my friends were like, would you like us to just not go to class and just hang out here for you? I mean, you essentially said you came in just that you felt like you were out doing something, right? I was like, yeah. So literally, like, most of them were from that day. Most of them were from that day. Yeah, only 4 classes. When I said I was a goody two-shoes, I 100% was. I 100% was. When you teach Japanese, some students refer to you as sensei because your last name is Japanese. Ooh. Some students refer to you as the tank because you're very masculine. I can see that. I didn't really have a nickname during school. Let's see here. There we go. And then a little bit of a darker spot, and then 1, 2, 3. But yes, I missed like 4 classes, and most of them were on that single day. To the point where I would go in and tell my teachers, I'm really sorry, I need to miss a day for X, like dental, dentist appointment or something, and they were like, okay. You don't need a note or anything? Oh God, from you? No. From you? No. Of all of our students, we know you actually want to be here. We may not understand why, but we know you want to be here. Boom. And then... boom. Boom. Then close enough? I think it's close enough. But yeah, like I said, when I said I was a goody two shoes, I was 100% a goody two shoes. May as well get rid of that as well. They know it's going around my waist. Boom. Whoops. Boom. And smaller. Oh, I'm still on the wrong layer. Darn it. Boom. Color. Color and remove that. Boom. There we go. But I liked high school. I would love going back to university one day. That is like a dream of mine. That is 100% a dream of mine. You had students call you either by your first name or last name. And put san behind it, like Antonio-san or Hideyoshi-san. Nice. They did not teach Japanese at all in my school. We got a teacher in my... I want to say last year, it might have been my second last year, who taught Spanish. But that was essentially the only language that we had available to learn. That was the only language that we had available to learn. Oh, that's not entirely true. We may have had French as well. Come to think of it, I think we may have had French as well. I, being a horrible Albertan, was very, very, very annoyed when they started making us try to learn, like, French. And I was like, why do we have to learn French if they don't have to learn English? Why do they get to, a free pass on learning languages, but I do not? If I have to learn it, they should have to learn it too. Which I was told was apparently patently unfair. You did immersion through grade 9? I wish. I wish. Looking back on it, I do wish I'd paid more attention to languages in school. By the time I started learning, and I did start actually, like, I took Spanish myself in high school. I took Japanese in university. I took Japanese in university. But I do wish that I'd gotten into learning a language younger. I really, really, really wish I could have learned it younger. There we go, and then here. When you went to America, people sometimes mistook you as Spanish or Mexican. Because we don't have much... what's the word I'm going for? Experience. Experience with other, with other ones. Your brother did an immersion into first year university. He also had a friend who spoke French at home too. So all they did do was a lot of conversational French outside of school. That's awesome, though. Like I said, if I could have been learning a language, I really kind of wish I'd had. I kind of wish I'd taken the French much more seriously when I was, like, forced to take it. Even now, I wouldn't be learning French. It's just not the language I want to learn. But I do wish I'd spent more time trying to learn. I do wish I'd spent more time trying to learn. Especially since I'm trying to learn now and I obviously suck at it. And I obviously suck at it. There we go. And then just smooth that out. Awesome. Awesome. It's Alberta. Okay, there is, but at the same time, most of us simply think about it from, Quebec standpoint. Most of us, especially when I was growing up, were like, but why am I being forced to do this for people over in Quebec? Which I realize is a horrible, horrible way to think about it. A horrible way to think about it. But that's kind of what we did. And I do regret it now. I do regret it now. I wish I'd learned more. I wish I'd learned more. For so many years, I could at least get by with I vaguely remember this language. I vaguely remember this language. Now I don't even have that. Now I don't even have that. It's kind of disappointing for me. One of those things I would change if I could. Here we go. This belt is looking so wonderful. Hello, Kitsune! Hello, Kitsune! How are you doing? How are you doing? Blue's like, hey, you Mexican? No, I'm Italian. Oh, where in America did you go to? I grew up in Italy, in Rome. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why? What? Why would somebody say that? Why would somebody say that? I'm in Canada. I'm in Canada, and I cannot imagine ever looking at somebody who grew up in another country and being like, I am so sorry. Unless it was something like, you know, I don't know, someplace like where like I know it's war torn or something. And even then I'd be like, I apologize, I've only heard of like this part of it. Were you anywhere near that? Like, what was it like? Or did you just, was it normal growing up? That I have no arguments for. That I have no arguments for. And hello, Kitsune! Hello! Unfortunately, we had a slight issue with my camera today. It decided it didn't like me. So I had to change to this. Yep. Technical issues with the cam. And the only way I can figure out to fix it, is to turn off the entire computer and then turn it back on. Or at least turn off OBS. And then try it again. But unfortunately, if I do that in the middle of streaming, everything goes off and I'm no longer live. Which I can do. I can always just go live again in like a minute and a half. But it can be really, really, really annoying. Angry cam noises! Yes. It is 100% an angry cam noises issue. There. And we're gonna need to make this really, really, really thin. There we go, and then that. And this one. You will miss the thighs. Actually, I have a whole outfit. I have a whole new outfit that you kind of missed. You will have to look for the pictures I put up later. I made a new outfit for Lunar New Year. You still get thighs in it. I am a merciful God. Joking, obviously. But I am kind of sorry I can't show you the cool new one. Actually, I might be able to. Give me 1 sec. Maybe I can at least put a new picture of me up rather than this one? Gongshi Fat Choi! I may have mispronounced that. It's been years since I actually remembered, like since I actually went and looked up how to pronounce it properly. Here we go. Launch, and can you guys still see? Can you guys still see? It disconnected me. You can still see. Okay, that's good at least. It's telling me it's completely stopped. It's telling me it's completely stopped. There we go. Add? No, change. But I need to get a new file. And where do I have it saved? Where do I have it saved? Boom. And I need a pose. I need a pose. That's too dull. No. No. Go back to neutral. Go back to neutral. I will make you smile on my own. Export into here. Boom. Close. And that image can go away. And new image is getting added. Boom! Boom! There we go. You still need to do your honors if you can. There we go. And now I should be able to reconnect. Reconnect. Projecting. Launch the Connect app. Reconnect. But that is my new outfit. I decided to go the opposite way. It's the year of the water bunny. Not just bunny, it's the year of the water bunny. Year of the water bunny. And 100%, I did not create this awesome picture on my shirt. I fully admit I found it somewhere and was like, that is so amazing. I'm stealing it. I'm probably going to change it to be something else later. I'm probably going to change it to be something else later, but right now... Come on. Bluetooth and other settings open. Your Year of the Dragon. Nice. I don't remember what Year of the Dragon is/does. I remember that I am, let me just connect here. There we go. I am Year of the Goat. I am Year of the Goat. There we go. And boom. Boom! Now you can see me. Now you can see me and it. You know, one of the years is 2000 for the dragon. Goat used to mean different things, but thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There we go, and then just there we go. Yep, greatest of all time. Had I realized in advance that it was going to be today for the year of the for actual Lunar New Year, I would have actually done something specifically for Lunar New Year. I would have done, like, let's, read our horoscopes or something. But I didn't think of it, and I didn't realize until, like, halfway through the week. And I was like, it seems too late to change it now that I put the schedule out. Especially when we can do that next week. This one. The only issue I have with this program, but it's becoming a very large issue, is that it constantly wants... Yeah, that's right. It constantly wants me to use the, like, biggest one I most recently used. Like, if I went to size 30 for something, anything at any point, it's like, this is your new size that you are going to use on this program forever. Thank you! Thank you for the hugs and head pats. Thank you for the hugs and head pats. I do have to go and read what this year is going to be like for me. I do really like to do that. I think I will probably put that as... Do I want to take up my Genshin show with it this week? No, I can't do it this week. Only because we're going to be having the... I want to try and get done the thing with you guys. Lantern Rite Festival. Lantern Rite Festival. I updated the still pic, yes. I was like, I wish I could update it so people could see the new outfit, and then was like, wait, I can. I am having fun changing things on the go. I am having fun changing things on the go. I will be putting up pictures, as always, so if you missed seeing them here, or if you want to see, like, everything you missed from the outfit reveal, because I have stuff on the back, too, that you really can't see from here, I will be posting them on the Discord later. So if you're not part of the Discord, go join the Discord. If you are part of the Discord, you can clearly see it there. I will also be sharing it on Twitter. I will also be sharing it on Twitter. And probably Instagram as well. I tend to post both to both. I will also be posting my my cartoon later tonight. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put a background on it. I don't have any background on it, and I'm trying to decide if I want to. You guys want to see a little thing of it? The Toxic Birdie app. Maybe you guys can help me make the decision. Hellos. I made a comic, as you can see. But I'm not certain if I want to put a background on it. I'm still deciding. It looks nice. I keep looking at it and going, I should at least change it for like a beige background. Raposa is kind of an OC of mine. Yes. Raposa is an OC of mine. The person she's talking to is another OC. Actually an OC of a friend of mine that he's letting me use. Bear. I like it. It turned out well. I will be putting it up. You don't think it needs a background? I could use a gradient, I suppose. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like it needs something in the background. On the other hand, it could just be that I dislike having the green. Maybe I'll just change it so I get a gradient. Maybe that's what I'll do. I will take General Techno's suggestion and make it a gradient. But yeah, I kind of like it. She is very adorable. If you come up to see her, she is so cute. She is adorable. As you can tell, I was thinking a lot about the water rabbit, so her shirt also says water rabbit on it. Her shirt also says water rabbit on it. They do take longer than I think, and this already took me a very long time to draw. I would need to find a faster way to do it if I wanted to actually draw comics and put out like one a week or something. Not that I'm planning on that at the moment, but if I wanted to, I would need to find a faster way to do it. Mind you, I suppose for my first comic ever that I've drawn ever, it did turn out well. As you can tell, I'm not as good at drawing as drawing the guy. I didn't put quite as much into him as I did into Raposa here. I like it though. I think I just might. That is a decent amount of shading, especially with the with the shading and stuff. I wanted to have some sort of detail. So maybe I just over-designed her. I'm still deciding if Bear needs to have a hairstyle, or if I should just give him more of a shaved head look for next time. I originally envisioned him with a shaved head, but I was having trouble figuring out how to properly color it. And I was like, oh my god, for something that I just want to throw out because I was laughing at myself over the joke of, write novel rough draft. Really? In a week? This is gonna happen? Not for you! Not for you! So I don't know if I'm going to actually refine this more and do more with the characters. But it was adorable, so I will be putting it out. I figure if I do more, it'll help me do more for getting used to drawing more as well. But I hope you guys thought it was cute. Like I said, I did put a lot of work into it, so. There we go. That. And here. There we go. This is just my reference. No one is going to notice the amount of detail I'm throwing in this thing. No one is going to notice the amount of detail I'm throwing on this thing. But I totally wanted to do it. I totally wanted to do it, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. Oops. I have recently discovered a new button that I can use to do stuff, but I constantly keep forgetting that some things I need to take it off for, and some things I need to have it on for. It is a button that allows me to decide whether I want to only blend stuff, where only blend or color on places where there is already essentially ink on that layer or color on that layer, or if I want to draw anywhere I want. But there are some times when I'm shading, when I really need to have that. No, I shade everything. And there are some times when I'm like, no, I really need to have just this right now. So yeah. So tell me the truth. Do you think I overshaded? Do you think I overshaded in the comic? I mean, I prefer the ones with more work on them. I prefer ones with more work on them, but I'm wondering about you guys. Do you also prefer the ones with more work? Depends on how frequently I want to do them. And right now, like I said, my general plan is not. My general plan right now is not to be doing them. Is it this one? Oh, I'm still on the wrong thing. There we go. Like, I don't know if I have that many humorous, random thoughts in me to do an entire comic. I don't know if I have enough random thoughts in me to do an entire comic. So, right now, it's just going to be whenever I happen to come up with something funny. And I'll be like, oh, this would work awesomely for that comic. But what you're saying, or at least what I'm hearing you say, is that it might be a little bit too much for... It might be a little bit too much for if I'm doing the comic often. There we go. And a little bit of blending. that needs to be a little bit smaller. But I mean, I guess I'll put it out and see what people think. Whether they even ask for another one. I mean, if people like the characters, maybe I'll do more. I can't wait to put it out, though. I just finished it late last night. I think I just finished it late last night. Come on. Nope, that's the wrong color. This one? Yes. I like the fact that I have to go through this and be like, is this the right color? Is this the right color? What about this one? Don't ask me why I'm doing the one below at the same time. I just am. I just am. But yep, I've got Raposa so far. I've got Bear. Who is the character that was in there wearing the Nasa shirt. I have Apricot. Apricot is like the female best friend. The female best friend. But I don't really know what I'd put her in right now. I don't really have a second like thing for it. So I'm gonna have to think on it. Fortunately, it wasn't like that was like my goal for the year or anything. It wasn't my goal for the year that I want to be able to publish this or anything, so. There we go. It was just something where I was like, oh my gosh. I think it started when I read in a book, somebody was like, well, I went to a coffee shop and all I've done is figure out like my schedule for the week. But I suppose at least I got that. I was like, oh my god, I feel you. And then remembered that year when I was trying to write up my like weekly goals for week 2 and was like, write a rough draft. And they were like, oh, so you mean like just the, like, what generally happens in your book? Like an outline? I was like, no, rough draft. It was my first nano. And I didn't realize how long things would take. I was like, I'm halfway through the month already. It'll be fine if I have nothing written yet. Why? Because I'll have tons of time. How long can it possibly take to write? And then ended up looking at it and being like, huh. Yeah, writing is actually a lot more difficult than I kind of thought. I may have been maligning it just a little bit. Just a little bit. That first year in Nano, I only got 2,000 words written? I think I only got like 2,000 words written. Mainly because I was trying to get a gift done for somebody. I was like making a full cross stitch for them. And I was like, I will have tons of time to do this writing thing afterwards. How long could it possibly take? 50,000 words. That's nothing. And then wrote for 2.5 hours, was like, how many words have I gotten? 5,000? 10,000? I was at like 800. Maybe 1,000. It was bad. It was bad. I was like, lies. This is clearly lies. Look. Look at all the work I've done. And then was like, okay, I have to admit, apparently this takes longer. So I gave up that year. I gave up that year because I looked at what I was doing and was like, I have to finish this. It's a Christmas gift. It's already November 15th and I'm only like halfway done the gift. So we're gonna do that first. We're going to do that first. Are you saving? Are you doing something? There we go. Offhand, they loved that gift. Last time I went to their house, they still had it hanging. I believe. It took forever for me to do. It was a cross stitch that took, I'm gonna say probably 50 hours. Probably 50 hours. It wasn't the longest one I've ever done. It wasn't the longest one I've ever done. I think the longest one I've ever done is actually one I'm still working on. One day I might actually show you guys and do a cross stitch like stream, but I have to think about how to properly show you it. It's not something you leave on the table while you're working on. It's not something you leave on the table while you're working on. It's something you pull like as close to your face as possible so that you can see it well. So that you can see it easily and well. So I would kind of have to go through and decide like how I could show it off while working on it. And something I did love doing in the evenings, though. I would turn on an audiobook, or I would turn on Podio. Podio. What the heck was I trying to say there? Not a Podio. There we go. That one just did not seem to get much color in it. An audiobook. Or a podcast. That's what I was trying to say. And I would listen to those. There we go. There we go. I think even the 5 is too big. But yeah, that one was because I saw somebody who wrote their comic and was like, at least I got, the schedule written up. I was like, oh my gosh, since I am also writing up a schedule right now, I feel ya. And then remembered that time when I was like, I bet I could write a novel in a week. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I 100% did not write that novel in that week. Just in case anyone was like, but did you write the novel? No. I have never managed to write a novel in a week. I have friends who have managed to write a novel in a week. I do have friends who are capable of doing such. They always kind of get on my case and laugh for how long it does take me. Because they're like, come on, how long does it really take you to write a book? Like 3 months? 3 months and then you're good. And how long does it really take to edit? Like, what, a month? I'm like, triple all those numbers and then you have me? And then you have me? So, maybe? I am slow. It can be done. I know he wrote excessively fast. I remember there was somebody who wrote, it may have actually been L. Ron Hubbard. It may have actually been him. Somebody was trying to interview this writer though, and he was a really prolific writer. And they called him up and were like, we were supposed to have an interview with him. And they were like, oh, I'm very sorry. He just can't come right now. He's writing. And the guy was like, oh, that's wonderful. I'll just wait. He'll be finished the book if I just stay on the phone. Yeah, I can easily wait for like 20 minutes for him to get back. I was like, that's just kind of funny. That's just kind of funny to me. There we go. And boom. Boom. And doesn't need to be anywhere near that big. There we go. Skirt is 9/10 done. Skirt is 9/10 done. All I'm doing now is going over this line so it doesn't look weird. You remember when he was at WWC as a guest? Year 2. He mentioned that he writes while he's out on walks and such. I cannot do that. I will think of stuff I want to write on walks. But I never actually get writing done on walks. I did actually... I'm just turning to look for it. I did actually put in a story to the L. Ron Hubbard Writers of the... Was it Writers of the Future? Writers of the Future, I think it was. My eyesight is bad. Writers of the Future. For their like contest that they did yearly. And I actually got pretty darned far into it. I was really lucky. I got pretty darned far into it. The only thing was, apparently the guy who was reading mine at that level didn't actually like my name. He didn't like the name of the character I put in the story. He was like too on the nose, immediately canceled for me. I was like, I chose that name very specifically. I chose that name very specifically. And I see you pouncing. I see you pouncing. Don't make me pull out the Dommy Mommy voice. Don't make me pull out the Dommy Mommy voice. Oops. Here we go. This is one of the things, guys, if you use Clip Studio and you use fill, it will often fill to like 1 off, leaving you having to fill in these lines. I think there's a way to fix that. I just can't remember how to do it. One day it will have become enough of a problem for me to go and fix it. One day it will be enough of a problem for me to actually go and figure out how to fix it. But right now it is not. But right now it is not. So now here's the question. Would you guys rather we go through and find out what everybody, like what sort of a year everybody's going to have through their through their Lunar New Year horoscope? Or would we rather do Genshin tarot cards? Would we rather do Genshin tarot cards, or do we want to do both? And that will be like Saturday and Thursday. Do you guys have a preference? Is powerful, but the one weakness you fear. You may be powerful, but I am what you fear. Which really makes you wonder why you come by so often. I love having you here, but for somebody who is afraid every time he comes in, I do have to stop and go, he does come a lot for that. I think you like just reminding yourself that you still can be beaten by things. It reminds you that you're not immortal. It reminds you that you're not immortal. There we go. Probably for fun and because you get bored. There we go, and then I'm pretty certain I have some people watching. Pretty certain I have at least one or two people watching right now who are like, she is flipping that thing every which way and not even caring. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. Why isn't she just leaving it in one spot? Why isn't she just leaving it in one spot and only moving that part up or down? You are not an annoying person. You are not an annoying person. I tell you this all the time. I tell you this all the time, Kitsune. You are not. 100% you know that when I am having a day when I'm like, I can't do this today, I'm sorry. I tell you. You would only be annoying if I was like, I am so not in the mood for that today, I apologize. And you were like, well, we're doing it anyway. That would be annoying. And that is something you have never, ever, ever done. That is something you have never, ever, ever done. You're gonna make me pull out the voice, though. Consent. Consent. Okay, what do I want to work on here? Back of characters done. Front of characters done, except for like fun things in the eyes. Maybe I should do the fun things in the eyes? Maybe I should do the fun things in the eyes? Nope, this one. This needs to be tiny. Tiny! I'm trying to remember what my eyes look like. You've got to go? Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I really indeed have an amazing day. You have an amazing day too. Come on. You. No, you. Can I make that any bigger? I can. Even bigger. Two dots and a line dot. Okay. The heck? Come on. Have I just lost my image? There we go. As it was like, how far can I make her move this? How far can I make her move this? Hugs! Digital hugs! Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. You know I always love seeing you. You know I always love seeing you. There we go. I think that's about how I do the eyes. Here we go. There we go. And there we go. Fairly large dot there, and a smaller dot there. There we go. There we go. Eek! Looking so good. Looking so good. Now this is going to be interesting. Specifically because these lines should have been white. Can I select these lines? Nope. No, it's catching such a small space. And it's not willing to change the color anyway, so... Could draw over top of it. I could draw over top of it. Hugs and headpats! Hugs and headpats! Oops. That is too big. There we go. I took such care to draw these. I think I went too far drawing them. that I don't love them. Not to say that I don't love them. But every time I must redraw them, I'm like, I think I put too much effort into drawing such a small thing. I think I may have put too much effort into drawing such a small thing. There we go. And then see if that works. Yeah, totally not working. Totally not working. I can keep the dark lines in. Maybe I can do this just on the base color layer? We will see if we can make this work. We will see if we can make this work. I'm like, wait. Did it have turquoise in the very center? It had turquoise in the very center. So I should do turquoise first. I should do the turquoise first. So I can do that. And then white at near half that size on the edges. And then I can do shading fun. Then I can do shading fun. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can make this work. Let's see if I can make this work. There we go. There we go. That's not looking too bad. That's not looking too bad. There we go. There we go. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. But I saw somebody else had one of these, and I was like, I really have to try and get one done myself. It was such a wonderful idea, just to be able to put out something where I'm like, this is what I'm okay with you drawing. This is okay, you know, what I'm not okay with. And that way, anyone who has a question doesn't even have to send me an email or a message to ask. They can just start drawing. They can just be like, no, I am inspired to draw. There we go. I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to stop for the day. I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to stop for the day. In particular, I have a lot of cleaning to do today. I have a lot of house cleaning to do today. My kitchen is a disaster area. My kitchen is a disaster area. I meant to clean it yesterday. It didn't work. Yeah, that looks good. That looks about how it's supposed to look. So, that is going to be it. I have actually finished quite a bit. I am going to actually officially hit save. Boom. Officially hit save, and I don't know what I was selecting there. Deselect. But it's looking good. Like I said, I think that's going to be it. Save. I think that's going to be it for today. We are going to stop. We are going to stop. I'm going to head out and actually get to work on doing other stuff. And I will be back on Wednesday. I should have my schedule out. For Monday? Yes, Monday. Don't ask me why I suddenly had problems remembering that. But yes, I will have the schedule out for Monday. We are going to probably do. I want to do some Cult of the Lamb. I want to do some Genshin tarot cards. I want to do New Year's stuff. So we'll decide. Maybe we'll do like 2 of those things in one evening. Just see where it goes. I will figure it out and I will put it on the schedule. I will see you guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming along to see me. I am sorry for the computer program. Not for computer programs, for the computer issues. I will definitely have them fixed by next time. Thank you, General Techno. I will definitely have a great day. You'll toss your own doodlings into the Discord. Please do. I mean, you got to see what I worked on. I still have to figure out what I want to do for this clothing. I want to try and make it my thing to put something out for clothing every month on Booth. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna have to come up with something. But either way, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have fun. Have a good Monday and Tuesday. Have a good beginning of your week. And I will see you then. Bye.